that that is because over the past few weeks, maybe even month, I have not been very good at sticking to my routine. I haven't blown it off the whole month, but there have been weeks where, like the days that I do a certain workout, maybe I haven't been able to work out on that day, but then I pick back up with, the next day's workout. Or I do my workout on that day, but I do a modified set. I only do one set instead of 3 or something like that. And so I noticed that I felt weaker and realized that I had kind of lost some of the gains that I had made, and I had backslid a little bit. And I kind of had this epiphany about a mental health or emotional fitness routine, and realizing that I have been going about my kind of mental and emotional health fitness in a way that I would never go about physical fitness. So like I would never work out for 5 hours on Monday and like 6 hours on Tuesday and then go, oh man, I'm exhausted. I'm not going to work out for, a week. I'm going to give myself a break and not work out for a week. Or maybe even think, oh man, I did a lot of work. It's fine if I don't work out for another 4 or 5 days. It doesn't work that way with exercise, right? For multitude of reasons. One being that you can't form good habits that way. 2, your muscles can't build and recover in that way. So there's just a whole mess of reasons why it doesn't work to work out that way. And yet that's what I've been doing with my mental and emotional health. I will, watch videos from a psychologist and then read from, the wisdom of insecurity, and I'll just plunge into working through these things, these ideas about attachment style and mindfulness and CPTSD, and I'll dive into it and just kind of overwhelm myself, feel really good after doing it because I'm having all these epiphanies, and then maybe the next day I'll do the same thing, and then I think, oh, I'm exhausted, okay, I'm just gonna take a break from this. Or maybe I'll have all these epiphanies and think, I feel good. So I can take it easy because I'm gonna use these strategies, and then I don't go back to the work. And I'm realizing that that is very much like a terrible way to go about this. Just like it's important to do a little bit of exercise each day or several days and spread it out. Give yourself a little bit of rest and then work on it again, and give yourself a little bit of rest and work on it again, kind of like supersets and things like that. I might focus on shoulders one day, legs another day, that type of thing. But I don't work on, my shoulders intensely for 3 days and then go, I'm just not going to work shoulders for the next week. But that's what I'm doing with my emotional and mental health work. And so I've come to realize that I need to set a emotional fitness routine the same way that I set a physical fitness routine. And so I'm currently on this drive thinking about how I'm going to work that routine. How am I going to schedule that in? And just like the best exercise is the exercise you'll do, if you try to do too little or too much. Too little, you don't feel challenged, you give up. Too much, you feel overwhelmed and tired, you give up. I need to find that sweet spot of the best mental health exercise is the one that you'll do. And so today I will be spending a little bit of time thinking about where that sweet spot is, and just like I would write out a nutrition routine or a fitness routine, I'm going to write out an emotional